Why, hello there, everybody. How are you doing today? It's me again. And again, I'm here to encourage you. I am here to embolden you. I am here to empower you. I am here to inform you. I am here to educate you. I am here to inspire you. I am here to motivate you. I'm here to build you up. I'm here to lift you up. I am here to bring and give you peace. I'm here to bring and give you hope. Because I am here to bring, give, and tell you the truth. There are many tools that the control freak uses to maintain control. One of the most powerful tools is, defining others. You see, by defining who and what others are, they can make them either a victim or the perpetrator. And that's what you're seeing going on today. One little problem with that. If the person is not truly a victim, or if the person is not truly a perpetrator, it's only a matter of time before the truth comes out and destroys that lie. And then they are exposed for being the fake, the fraud, the counterfeit, the control freak, the definer that they are. That's exactly what DACA was all about. It's a paradoxical situation. A paradoxical situation is again a situation whose only solution is if the problem did not exist. That way you're just constantly going round and round and round and round and round. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I've been encouraging you all not to argue with these people. Anybody that wants to argue, I don't care what camp that they're in, what side that they represent, who they profess to be. They could profess to be the biggest Trump supporter or the biggest Republican or the biggest conservative on the face of God's green earth. As soon as they define another, they've just outed themselves as a counterfeit, as a control freak. Period. Period. Just to keep it simple, stupid, which is what I tell myself every day, you see these people all over the place, especially on social media. They don't know that they're doing it, the vast majority of them. Okay? They have been programmed. You all have been programmed to defend why you're doing what you're doing. If it's not illegal, then there is no reason to defend what and why you're doing something. Period. If you're not trying to force your way on somebody else, if you're not trying to control, manipulate someone else, if you're not trying to build yourself up, then there's no reason to defend whatever it is that you're doing. Period. The only way, or another word for defense, explain. Period. But you, the vast majority of those who are watching, have been programmed by the stupid little people in the stupid little box that you must explain why you walk down the street. You must explain why you waved at someone. What are you trying to get out of them? Watch this. Watch this. You're gonna see it clear as day. I'm getting ready to put the shades on. How many times have you come across somebody on social media who unlikes, unfriends, unfollows you simply because, well, you didn't follow them? Or the reverse. You're following them, but hey, they're way too busy to follow you back. You like their page, but hey, they're way too busy to like your page. Or even you like their articles, and they're okay with that until you stop liking their posts. Then all of a sudden, well, you're no use to me. You're no use to me. I'm just going to discard you. Because, hey, there's other people in line, waiting in line to take your place. It's a manipulation and control tactic. It is a tactic of the left. It's the tactic of the slave, is what that is. Period. Period. So, unless you need to explain to me, why am I keeping you around? If you're saying it, the light bulb just came on. Right now, about 4 or 5 people on social media, some of them well known, some of them are personal friends of yours. Again, we're not mad at them. They're not evil, dark people. They have been programmed this way. They're convinced, they're operating underneath the law of the jungle. They're convinced that you've got to, if you're not doing anything for me, it's all about me. If you're not doing anything for me, if you're not liking my posts, if you're not sharing my posts, if you're not commenting on my posts, if you're not liking my tweets, if you're not making it all about me, then you have no value to me. That right there describes the vast majority of the stupid little people in the stupid little box. It's all about them. And they are the ones that constantly define. It happened to me a few months back. Well, last month. I share my video on Facebook pages that allow people to share things. Once I share it, they can do whatever they want to with it. They can hide it. They can delete it. They can ban me. Which really, if you're going to be banning people, what? I'm not cussing anybody out. Oh, I'm calling you out because I'm explaining you're a control freak. Kid you not, this person is a very well-known, he was well-known individual, made a viral video with a whole group of other people. Okay, it's not a stupid little person in a stupid little box. Then the person became a politician. And, well, I was posting on not his political Facebook page, which you could post to. No, I was posting on his old private Facebook page, but they still use it. Okay? So, and again, they allowed people to post it. So, suddenly, one of his people that works on it works for him, should I say, doesn't understand how the internet works, doesn't even understand how Facebook works, sends me a message and says, you're taking advantage of the situation. What situation? I make one post a day. Yeah, well, you're posting every day. So what I've done is I've deleted everything except today's post. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to be mad at you. It's your page. You don't want it to post. He says, but you're taking advantage of it. See, here, let me help you out on something, folks. Okay? Most of these pages that have 300,000 likes, they're not getting that many people. That many people aren't receiving the updates. In fact, the vast majority of people that like a Facebook page never, ever, ever go back to that Facebook page again. Ever. They're just doing it just because it's a nice, polite thing to do. They're doing it because, well, you asked them to do it. So you've got, but then you have other pages like the Donald J. Trump page that people go back to on a daily basis, or at the very least, they're receiving the notifications. The easiest way to spot these pages, who does go back, who is receiving the notifications, is all you got to do. If the page has 1 million, well, let's not even go that high, 100,000 likes, and they've only got 100 views on a video, that's a whole bunch of people that just have liked the page. Even if they're just, they could be multiple accounts, multiple fake accounts. You see them all the time. You know, you go to the page and it's I work for Facebook. Then, you know, I don't want you to be my friend if you no. But you get to, you know how to spot a fake account. It has 12 friends. Yeah, right. Now some people aren't as active as others on social media. But come on, 12 friends and you got 17 posts on one day? No, you just made that account, Bubba. You ain't fooling me. Go sit down and shut up. But anyway, he said, you're the only reason why you're posting here. See, he's defining me. This guy that doesn't even understand how Facebook works. The only reason why you're posting here is because you want to be seen by 200,000 people. And I said, Bubba, look at the counter. It's not being seen by 200,000 people. You don't even know how the daggum internet works. You don't even understand how social media works. The vast majority of people that, the vast majority of, let's just say a tweet, the vast majority of the tweets that go viral only go viral because other people share them. And then other people share them. Not because that person has that many people following them. Otherwise, you'd be sitting there all day long watching other people do. And the only thing you'd be watching the vast majority of people do on social media is flap their dang gums. So this guy tries to define me. So I said, I'll tell you what. I went back and I had liked the page. I had liked the page with my personal account as well as with my You Can Call Me Gay account. I said, well, hey, if this is the way you're going to treat me, fine. I tell you what, Bubba, this is what I did. I went back, I unliked with both You Can Call Me Gay and my personal account, and I deleted my video post from that day myself. Hey, man, you don't want me posting here? Fine and dandy. But don't come in and try to define me. If you don't want people posting to your page, Bubba, then don't put that option available. Period. There's other people who are so worried about numbers on Facebook. If you ever notice some people's personal Facebook page, it doesn't say how many friends they have. It'll just tell you how many mutual friends they have with you. Those are the ones that are really, well, I don't care. But those are the ones that come up and say, I've got a lot of people. It just happened to me the other day. I was unfriended because, well, I wasn't liking his stuff. I wasn't sharing his stuff. I wasn't commenting on his stuff. Yet, he told me, point blank, he doesn't even look at my stuff. So glad I got my shades on. If you're not doing nothing for me, if you're not doing anything for me, then I need to get rid of you. If you're, and see, that person, I'm not going to say that they're lying, but why hide how many friends you have? See, that way they can say, look, I've got 5,000 friends. I got to make room for people. When you can follow somebody and still like, share, comment, everything. This individual tried to tell me, no, you can't. So he unfriended me, then friended me back, and then unfriended me. And after he unfriended me, well, I followed him. And then I went back to his page just to prove a point. And he had a post, and I said, hey, look, guy, how you like this? I'm only following you, yet I can still like and comment and even share this post. That's the mentality of these people that we're dealing with. They create a situation. I'm not mad at them, but we're seeing them more and more. They're outing themselves more and more. It's becoming perfectly clear to everybody that the DACA thing was, well, it was a paradoxical situation. No matter what anybody did with that situation, no matter what anybody did or does with that situation, they're going to be called a racist bigot. If you leave it stay, then you are for the violation of the law, which is what it was. Again, unconstitutional. Unconstitutional. And if you say anything bad about the black president, well, then that makes you a racist. So, hey, don't say anything bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If somebody does something bad, well, I'm going to say that they did something bad. If somebody does something stupid, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say that somebody did something stupid. You obviously have no problem lying to us and about us, so we obviously should have no problem. It should not surprise you in the very least bit when we tell the truth about you. And in this, this individual knows me and knows I cannot stand instant messaging. I can't stand texting. I hate it. You can get more. Just pick up the phone and call me. You got my phone number. Call me. Oh, you don't want to call because, well, then, you know, it's a control mechanism. To control the manipulation thing. So fine, okay. So he said, why are you being so, what is it? It wasn't defensive. Why were you being, and again, I'm sitting here laughing at the dude. I kept telling him, I said, look, buddy, it's your page. You can do with it whatever you want. Oh, man, that just upset him to the utmost. I'm not mad at you. What? See, what he wanted me to do was say, well, look, I promise I'll start liking, I'll start sharing. Bubba, you don't give me any more value. You could really care less about me. You just want me to do for you because you believe you're up here. You believe you're so impotent because you've got, I don't know how many friends you have because you don't have it listed. I don't know. Don't really care. Facebook friends have no value. Facebook friends, Twitter followers, TubeU subscribers, they don't give you any more value. Now you can use TubeU to make money. but they don't give you value. Period. Period. Okay? But this individual, but the vast majority of us are convinced that because you are doing what the stupid little people in the stupid little box deem as the right thing to do, that, well, you're right. When what you're doing is you're being led down a path like a lamb or a sheep to the slaughter. They're setting you up to fail. What DACA really was the replacement for black people. Their new group of slaves. Because, hey, black people, I just saw a really good video. I can't remember the gentleman's name. I'm going to try to remember it. I liked his page. Good guy. Solid guy. And what it was is because, again, he did this in 2012. Obama did. So he creates a, hey, look, I'm here for you. You keep me in, and I'm going to keep the gravy train. I'm going to keep the gravy train rolling. Because he didn't, you can't name one thing that Barack Hussein Obama did for black people. Not one thing. Other than call them victims. Period. They are constant. The definers define everybody. So that was a wake-up call to the black. Hey, man, look, I can't trust you. You either do, you can be replaced. Which is the very same thing that my Facebook told me. My Facebook friend told me. Well, I know I can be replaced. I lose friends. I gain friends every day. It doesn't change who I am. Stop trying to manipulate and control people, folks. Stop it. Stop it. You are outing yourselves. You are outing yourselves. Personally, I think that the biggest reason why the individual did what they did was because, well, my videos out them. It happens all the time, folks. I'm not mad at these people. I'm really not. I'm praying and believing, but I know that I'm going to be held accountable for the words that come out of my mouth. I cannot sit here and deliberately, intentionally, and purposely lie to someone. If their house is on fire, I'm going to tell them that their house is on fire. I am in the restoration business. I'm not in the condemnation business. Now, I'm not going to personally attack somebody, which is what they want you to do. Which is why they personally attack somebody. I just saw a clip of The View. Oh my goodness. And they're like, 95% of what President Trump says is a lie. That's proven by Politico. Not the New York Times, not the evil New York Times. Listen to what that's not an attack on somebody. You see, with the definer, you're either doing everything right or you're doing everything wrong. There is no middle ground. And if you're doing everything right, then that means you cannot do anything wrong. But of course, if you're doing everything wrong, that means you can do nothing right. 95% of what he's saying is a lie. And Sarah Huckabee just sat there and said, she was polite. I wouldn't even have went on the show. The only people that have watched that show, I don't watch it. I can't think of any conservative person that watches it. It's garbage. That's all you get is a steady flow of defining, of labeling, of creating paradoxical situations. How in the world do you prove where in the world do they get 95%? Where did they get that number out of? Where did they get that number from? I'm going to tell you where. Right out of the middle, right out of the air. Take it right out of the air. That's where they get that number from. Which is where they get the numbers for the vast majority of their statistics and their polls, because the truth meets their lying polls, and destroys them. Period. Folks, once you know, once you see what the person's doing, okay, don't stop playing the game. Don't stop sitting there and talking about them, because that's why they're doing it. They want you to talk about them. Stop saying, "Oh, I can't believe that you do this, you do that." No, just turn and start doing. Well, who was that Facebook friend that did that to you? No, I'm not going to do that. Doesn't change. It's not going to change the individual. It's not going to change me. That's stooping down to their level. Hey, look, you don't want me to be around? I won't be around. I had a Facebook page. This person had a Facebook page. I was posting on it. Then all of a sudden, they started hiding the post. Okay, fine. Watch this. Unlike, never went back and posted again. That happened months ago. Months ago. Again, this individual operates under, the only reason why you're doing that is because I've got a big old audience and you're trying to take advantage of me. Well, you think you somebody, huh? You think you somebody. Well, if you're somebody, then how come nobody's ever heard of you? Oh, that's right. You think you're somebody because you've been on the stupid little box. You're not on the stupid little box right now, are you? Nope. I'm telling you, man, you all put too much clout on celebrityism. Y'all give it too much value. Because the vast majority of people are, and again, this person, he's a nice person. I like him. I'm not mad at him. I'm not wishing, I have no ill feelings towards them. But it's painfully obvious that they're only concerned with one thing and one thing only: themselves and building themselves up. Period. Me, again, I'm in the restoration business. I'm not in the condemnation business. I'm here to build you up. I'm here to lift you up. Okay? I make it about you, not about me. Because what I'm about is helping others be the best them as they can possibly be. Not do it for them. Not cut corners. Not take shortcuts. But to help them. Just stand there and be supportive for them. Again, that doesn't mean liking everything that they like. That doesn't mean sharing everything. That doesn't mean bending over and treating them like they can do no wrong. Accountability is here, folks. You're seeing. You're seeing it. You're seeing it. Plain and simple. Accountability is here. Accountability is here. And these people are their excuses, the definers, you're seeing them. Now the only question is, what are you going to do about them? Because they're the threat. I'm going to encourage you not to confront them, not to call them out, because the vast majority of these people haven't taken an oath. They haven't taken an oath. Just ignore them. Just let them. They're driving people away. They don't even realize it. The only people that are gathering around them are other people like them. And then what's going to happen is, a bunch of infighting. You're only here because they're just trying to use. You're just trying to use my platform. Well, you're not using it. You have to build up yourself. It's all about helping others first. That's the Christian way. But before you can help somebody else, you've got to make sure that you are provided for yourself. You yourself provide for yourself. Just saying.